be 90 degrees. I'm like, what is happening? The Northeast is warming up probably a lot faster than many of you anticipated. So here's how we're gonna stay cool. Here's how truly we're gonna be able to save some money, right? No more cranking down that AC to cool off your whole house, 2,500 square feet, 3,000 square feet. Now we're able to do that zone cooling. This is from Pure Enrichment. It's your oscillating fan, whether you want it on the table or whether you want it on the floor. And that oscillation goes in multiple directions. But when we talk about a fan that will cool you off for maybe sitting in your favorite lazy boy across the room to your friend that's standing in the kitchen if you have an open floor pan, this is a powerful, powerful fan at a birthday price at $79 and some change. Look at that, half off. Half off at that birthday price. Comes in a beautiful white color, remote included too. I'm gonna welcome in our guest. I'm so excited to meet her in person now. It is Elizabeth Skordinsky.
Woo, Skordinsky.
Yes,
Hi, how are you?
You are beautiful.
So
So good to see you.
I'm so excited to be with you today.
Oh,
I'm like
my goodness.
super pumped.
Yeah.
We're gonna cool it down and keep it hot.
Right?
Keep it hot. We're keep it hot.
We're gonna keep
it hot, but we're gonna be cool.
I mean, it's getting hot, right?
Yes.
I don't have to say it's warm right now in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
What a great way to do that zone cooling instead of trying to cool down our whole house with our AC unit and spending all that money.
Yes, I am obsessed with Pure Enrichment because there's 24 different speeds on there.
Oh, wow.
So you can truly pick. My hot honey loves it cold. Well, so do I. But we have variations. Does anybody else have temperature wars in their household?
Yes.
So being able to have the Pure Enrichment 2-in-1 oscillating fan, it is fantastic because it has different sizes and those 24 different speeds, but also 15 different programs to go with it too, including sleep mode.
Oh, we love that.
We do love a good night's rest. Get my beauty sleep. I love it.
Yeah.
But one of the other amazing things about this too is it has whisper. It's very low in the sound. 25 decibels for that whisper quiet versus some of the other fans that are clunky, junky, loud, industrial sounding. This is sleek, this is chic. We actually have a decibel tester. Can I show? Can we do a little decibel testing as well? We can test the sound of our whisper quiet one when we put it down. I'm gonna turn her down a little bit so she's not oscillating quite as much. So this 25 decibels with that whisper quiet, but if we go over to one of these industrial fans, it is going to be so much louder. Let me go ahead and turn on my reader here. Very excited about this. But you can see they're clunky, they're industrial, they're not sleek, they're not chic, they don't fit in the home decor. It's loud if you're trying to work in your office and you want to have a fan in your office. Let's get our decibel reading on that. 68 decibels on there. Let me go back to 68 decibels. I mean, that honker is loud.
Very loud.
And I prefer the whisper quiet. So if I was trying to get my dress caught in there, it's so industrial. So this one, the whisper quiet is the amazing benefit with it too.
Yeah.
The other part that I am obsessed with is I can easily change out to make it on the floor, or I can easily have it to be on the side of my bed, at my desk. It's really simple to pop out, and I like simple.
Well, and it's nice to have the versatility too, because once you fall in love with the fan, you're like, well, I guess I only have to keep it there. It's nice that you're able to have it as that table fan. So that could be your nightstand. That could be your outside grilling and you need to plug it in somewhere and get that cooling air. That could be just you cooking in the kitchen and it gets really hot in the kitchen too. But I also love the idea of putting it on the floor. When we talk about zone cooling, when we think about how are the ways that I can, not rack up my energy bill because I'm running my AC at 68, 67, but I'm only spending half the day in the living room, right? I'm not in every single room. This is how you're able to get that zone cooling and cool down the room that you're in, your living room. Maybe you work from home and it's just your office. But I love the fact that it can be whisper quiet. So whenever you do want to stay cool, sleeping in your room, maybe it's your loved one who's a hot sleeper, you're not waking up because there's some loud buzzing noise that's going. It's whisper quiet. Can we talk about, this is very impressive, the distance that you could get? Because you would think at a fan that's at $79.99, half off of what we usually have, you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna have to be a little on top of it to get the benefits of this fan. Not with this one.
It can go up to 50 feet in terms of how far it will go, which, fun fact, the Hollywood sign is actually, one letter on the Hollywood sign is actually 45 feet. It is also akin to three SUVs back to back for 50 feet.
Wow.
One semi-truck is 48 feet or 53 feet, depending. It's the length of that, of how far this will go. 16.55 miles per hour, over 16 miles per hour. So I have a fun little mile per hour tracker. And so I wanna get this bad boy going. We can go ahead and see how fast can we go? It's hitting up there over 15 right now. This, if you want it to be very much, you want that high flow with these balloons, and we can see with the balloons how much, if I stand this far away, can go up to 50 feet, but if I stand all the way over here, I'm still feeling that air.
Right.
So with an open floor plan, or for my fur babies, I have a Great Pyrenees, and so I worry about her fur. And so having that blowing, or if you have kids, or you want to just put it across the room while you're cooking, if it's in the living room, it makes it really, really awesome to be able to be.
Look how her skirt's moving. Just a point, like your
just
skirt
naturally.
was below.
We planned that, no.
Right? But you know, I think that's so great to get that coverage, because a lot of people, a lot of new builds have that open floor plan. So if you're setting this up in your living room, you're able to get it no matter where you're sitting. If your dining room is just a few feet away, your kitchen is just a few feet away, you're able to do that zone cooling, right? To cool the room down where you actually are, instead of constantly hitting that AC button to go down, go down. And the fact that you have the versatility. It can be that table fan. It can be that floor fan for you. It oscillates, so it can go up, down, it can go side to side, so everyone gets to have that shared fan, instead of having to be like, hey, you have to sit at this angle, 45 degrees from the TV to get the air. It can go side to side, it can go up and down. Think about putting this in the garage if you're working in the garage. Think about too, like my husband loves to grill, and for some reason, grilling season always aligns with the summer, the hottest part of the year. So this is the grill's fired up, you're hot, the sun is shining on you. Great way to put this outside. Grab it at the birthday price. I mean, half off, why not? You're looking for a way to stay cool. Why not invest in something that is sleek, has a really beautiful design, remote included, and that is powerful, that can cool you off even if you are 50 feet away. 795-232 is that app number. I keyed in the hsn.com, HSN app. I love that we're giving you ways to beat the heat. And a lot of times we're just trying to beat the heat at our home, right? Inside, outside, in the garage, wherever we are, we want to stay cool.
Yes, or if we're relaxing. Truth be told, one of my favorite things, I love to plop down on the couch after a long, hard day of working and get my little clicker out. Who else loves a remote control? I do love me a clicker. I can 32 feet is how far it will go. So if you're laying in bed and it's across the room in your bedroom, or if you're watching TV with your favorite TV program with Nicole on here on HSN, you can go ahead and click that. And it has in there where it will go up and down, and the up and down is actually 80 degrees, left to right 160 degrees. I can make it more intense, less intense, but here's my favorite part, well, many favorite parts. There's a sleep mode on there. And so 30 minutes before you go to bed, if you set it at the 15 speed, it'll keep ticking down, and at the 30-minute mark, it'll completely gradually turn off. So, because you know, when we go to bed, we get cooler, and so it naturally goes with our body's biorhythms with that too, of gradually ticking itself down.
Wow.
Obsessed.
Really, really impressive. Here's all the features too, being multi-directional, what we saw, 24 different speeds, having that remote, and at this price too, 5-year warranty. This is almost unheard of on anything, right? You get a 5-year warranty also on your purchase. Here at HSN, we always give you 30 days to try it out. So why not use a FlexPay? $26 and some change. Get it home. Use it as that table fan. Use it as a floor fan. And I love that even at that higher setting, it still does not sound like that industrial fan that you started. Oh my goodness.
No. And the cool part of this, I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn it off and show you on the back end of how simple it is to pop this out.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I can do it, which I feel like speaks volumes. You literally just push the button on here. I wanna make sure she's off. You literally just push the button, pops it out. There's the 2 prongs on there.
Oh, nice.
I can go ahead and switch it with the taller component if I wanted to. So if I wanna move this to my workout room, it's only 10 pounds. It is very, very sturdy, but it is only 10 pounds. So it's very easy to move if you want to move it to the workout room, to your desk, over into your bedroom. And then I can change out if I want it on the floor or pop it back in. Maybe I want to go put it in the kitchen while I'm cooking. I can easily just pop it back in. It just clips very easily and nicely with it as well.
I love this base too, so it easily put your remote there. Maybe you're using it as a desk fan and you easily have it. You can adjust it as well. So we have a few more minutes to dive into this. One of the best prices that we've done. To be over almost half off, $26 and some change to get it home. And for many of you, a fan kind of seems like an afterthought until you need it, right? Then we rush to the store and then we buy a fan that we're not impressed with, but we just know that we need it. Think about if you were doing, you're doing a birthday party outdoors.
Yeah.
Plug it in, right? Plug it in into that back patio, that back outlet. Now you can cool everyone off. Think about whenever you are going camping. Maybe you're going boating. I mean, plug this into your EcoFlow, right? I mean, and now you have cool air that is with you that you're in control of how you can place it, whether it be in that tabletop or whether being in that floor fan, and then having up to 25 different speeds. And again, reaching up to 50 feet that you will feel that air. So impressive at a price like this. 795-232 is the item number, hsn.com. HSN app is my favorite way to shop. Also love that it oscillates too. I mean, at this price, a lot of fans, you'll be like, wow, it's a beautiful fan, and it just stays in one spot. This multi-directional, so everyone who's at that party, who's at that gathering, who's maybe doing yard work together, and you're just like or doing tinkering with the car in the garage, everyone can benefit from that fresh air.
Very much so, very much so. And while it's not meant to go outside because of the wetness component, I do bring mine outside because of the bugs. I'm from Virginia and it's buggy right now. I don't like bugs very much. So this literally, I mean, it just blows the bugs away.
Yeah.
Makes me quite happy about that component too. I'm like, it's another additional win-win-win for the outdoor barbecues and parties and having family over.
Yeah.
And because it goes up and down, it truly can get that upper part of our ceilings to be able to cool the room. And the cost savings with that in terms of air conditioning.
Yeah.
I mean, literally I got back from walking my two amazing dogs yesterday morning. It was 90 degrees already in the morning. It was so hot. And I don't want to, mess with my AC. I was trying to save some money on that.
Right.
And so literally just cranked this sucker up to 24, which is the highest speed on it. And I just stood there. It felt so delicious. It was awesome. It was awesome. And then I cooled down and then I was able to go on. I also love using it too when I'm putting on my makeup, when I'm getting ready for the day too.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my little vanity set so it can just kind of cool me down as I'm, I'll have a little, like a concert moment of my hair blowing. Blowing in the breeze.
I love that. And, we look at the alternatives. I love that you brought kind of what we're used to seeing, right? Or fans like this that is so massive. Right? And then this is all it is. It's going to sit on the floor just like that.
Yeah.
So unless your feet are burning hot, that's the only thing that's going to be cooled off are your feet, right? When you think about that. Same with this fan as well. Okay, this one oscillates, but look at how small of a profile this is. And nothing wrong with these fans, but I think if we're going to be in the market of finding a fan, why not get something that can do multiple things, right? Be multi-directional, that can be that desk fan, that table fan, that floor fan, have the remote control too. And then when you want to sleep with it on at night, it's whisper quiet and it's not invasive and it's not just blowing super loud and disturbing you. So I'm glad that we were able to feature this, right?
Me too, and particularly at this price point. I mean, with college students getting ready to leave, I know I'm dating myself, but in my college, we didn't have AC, and it was horrible.
What?
No, I know. In the Arctic, or the Arctic ages back in the day, there was no AC, and so getting one of these for college students, or also if you have work from home or your separate office, your workout room, it is very easy to move them around your home because it is only 10 pounds and very, very sturdy. But getting for $7.99, $79.99 price point of what the original price was, I mean, it is a deal.
I mean, it's almost half off. It's half off, and it's one of those items that we don't get to share a lot. I know limited quantities available in this one too, and you get to have it as a multitasker, right? If you want to put it on your desk in your office, absolutely you can use that, but then maybe things change and you're like, I am going to go work out, right, in my home gym, and now I want to take the fan with me. It's only 10 pounds that you're putting around. Very generous and long cord too, which I thought was important to point out because I'm realizing, I'm like, okay, it is doesn't have to be on top of the outlet. Has a generous cord too.
6 feet long, 6 feet long for the cord, which is wonderful. My beautiful friend, one of my besties, she's 8.5 months pregnant, and their air conditioning just went out.
Oh, no.
I said, girlfriend, you need to come on HSN right now and go ahead and order the pure enrichment, because you don't know when your AC is gonna, you know, go. And so we were talking. I was like, you need to, because the AC man was backed up quite a bit, and so what a great solution, because you don't know when your AC is going to go, or you're going to need an extra if you have guests coming over. You don't want them to be hot.
Yeah, well, also too, in my guest bedroom, it is significantly warmer than in my living room. My living room is freezing, so I can drop the AC as much as I want, but I cannot cool off that guest bedroom. Even if I close the blinds, it's just significantly warmer there. And a lot of us have that issue, right? It's you know, the temperature is not the same in every part of the home. This is a great way to cool off your guests, cool off yourself. Maybe it's your office that's a little bit warmer. Using it as that desk fan, putting it on the floor, and let's be honest, it's a nice looking fan, right? It's not like gorgeous. At this price, you're like, it's not a pretty fan. This is a really nice looking fan. And I wanted you to see, we only went, now I'm not gonna lie and try to say how many feet. Does anyone know how many feet this is? No.
It should go the 3 SUV. We didn't bring 3 SUVs today into the studio, but it can go up to 50 feet.
This
and so we're not even,
we're not even like half of
there.
Right?
Yeah.
I know the camera can't even find us.
Yeah.
It's got to be between 15 and 20 feet, and you can see the balloons moving. But remember, it can stretch up to, oh, they found, but we got to see, they got to get the fan. I know. All the way, and you know what I love too is when we say this link that you're getting with the fan, it's not like, I mean, the balloons are moving, and I'll stand here too.
Don't you feel it from over there? I mean, you can really, you can feel it. It's which is great, because that's cooling down the whole room.
It's not like it's a stretch saying, oh, it goes that far. No, you actually feel it.
And in the wintertime, it's great for heating, to be able to move the heat around as well. It's perfect for wintertime too, because of that oscillation going up and down, it's great for the heat savings too.
Birthday price from $149.99 to almost half off at $79.99. It oscillates up, down, left, right, has a long cord to plug in, 6 feet, goes up to 50 feet of pushing that air. Remote included as well. It can be on the table or the floor. 795-232 is the item number. Elizabeth, so nice working
thank
with you.
Thank you so much.
Cute.
Such a pleasure.
I love your little bee.
Thank you. I'm a bee. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure. Thank you.
So great having you. All right, don't go anywhere. We're still got some time to hang out. Come on back. We're going to help you clean your car. I know if you're dreading washing your car this summer, we're going to show you the most simple way to do it